Hello, this is Simply Love. How you doing, my UVs? I love you guys and miss you guys too. I'm sorry I'm so late. My father was sick and I had to give him, all my attention and all my love. You do that when, you have loved ones. You have to kind of put some things aside and focus on that person, especially if they're, physically, ill. So that's what I did. I put everything aside for a minute for my father. He ended up having to have surgery. Surgery did go well. So far, everything is, going well, pretty good. And I thank you all who expressed your concerns to me through via email or in the comment section. I thank you so much for that. That really uplifted my spirit and let me know that people really do, care. And I send my love out to all of you and all of you that I've done readings for that I, was either late on or behind on. I send my apologies to you. I'm usually not like that, but like I said, because of the situation that happened with the family member, it really put things back, for me. And then when I finally come back, I know that, things are more comfortable and more at ease now with him. I could focus on back on my videos and back on my subscribers and giving them the information that they need and want every month. Because I had a lot of people asking, when are your July's coming out? When are your July's coming out? And I thank all you guys. I really do. I had to go into meditation to actually take my focus off of my father and his situation now that things seem to be going pretty smoothly now, thank God. And put my focus back into my work that God has called me to do, which is, deliver the messages to my audience here on YouTube. And I do appreciate each and every one of you who subscribe, all of you who share my videos, all of you who called in for readings. You all are really going somewhere, really going to be doing something with your lives. I hope I'm just a messenger here. Let's get this straight. I'm not an astrologer, so don't ask me any questions about that. I'm not into it and don't want to be into it. I'm sort of just a spiritual teacher or spiritual psychic because I'm empathic and I also can see and hear from the other side, people that passed on. So sometimes that come in on some of the readings that I do. They'll come in and I'll let you know what they have to say to you or wanting you to do with your life as far as moving forward. So, I'm not in no devilish. I'm not a witch. I'm not any of those type of things. I believe in the Most High God, which are our creators, who I pray to when I meditate. Is nothing but prayer also to bring the truth to people who want to hear it and has the eyes to see it. So I'm using the cards as physical because we are living in the physical realm right now, but inside we are spiritual. We conduct ourselves as spiritual beings on this earth. You be, in the earth, but you don't be of the earth, of the world anyway. So this is, he is in charge of everything. As long as you put him first of anything and anything that you do, that's very important. Anything that you do, everything that you do, make sure that he is first and yourself too. Because in order to love him, you have to love yourself. You cannot love your creator that created you and not love yourself. It just don't make sense. It don't even line up. So love yourself, so God can love you, your creator, and show you your talent and be able to share your talents with others. Just make this whole puzzle come together. Everybody has different talents. Some people have multi talents. They do more than one thing, like myself, because I can get bored with one thing really easily and then I have to dip into something else and do something else. That's, creative or doing something. I'm always having to do something. So I have my hands in, a few pots here and there doing something, to because that's just how I am. But this is my main thing that I do that I feel, a spiritual connection that, ever since I was a little girl, telling people what I saw and things that came about, but people would laugh at me and call me crazy. And I denied myself my gift for a long time until I ran into a brick wall and had to see it. I had to put him first. I had to free myself. I had to say, as they say, a lot of times, saved, being saved. And being saved doesn't mean you being a perfect person. It means you love yourself. You turn around and you love who you are. When you love who you love the Creator. And the Creator knows that, and he starts working through you through his guided angels, the angels that's on the other side. And you have to be aware that they're there because you have to talk to them, you have to listen to them to give you discernment. They show you your path where you're supposed to be, which is a good path. Your frequency level gets higher, so you're able to make different decisions than what you used to make. That's what it's all about. It's all about, spirituality and believing in yourself, loving yourself. And that way the Most High God knows that, He feels that, and He sends all the good energy your way because that's what you're putting in yourself to change yourself. Okay, now I didn't mean to stretch it on that long. I can do that. I'm just mouthy sometimes. And I know you guys want to get to this reading. So this is the reading for July. For you Geminis out there, I love you, Jimmy. The twins, the two people. Okay? I'm doing this reading for you. I've already prayed over the cards, as I always tell you. I already shuffled the deck, okay? And I'm going to give you a general reading for each week of July, and we're going to see what happens there, okay, Jenny? I did shuffle. Okay. And I'm going to read to you. Like I said, these cards are, of physical because people are of the physical world, so we have to use physical material to show people. But we do use our talent, most of us. There's some that don't take advantage of their talents. There's some that just don't have talent at all. They're just doing whatever. But I want to do the right thing. So that's why I pray, so I can get the right messages from the person that created you. And you remember that. And you take these messages and you take the ball and you run with it, okay? I'm just a messenger. Nobody no different than you. I've been through experiences just like you have. I'm a normal person just like you are, except I accept my calling. And I have to do things just differently. I have to live more spiritually than I do physically of the world. So it makes me a different person, and others that are gifted as well. And even if you discover your gifts, or in your gifts, you're going to come across as being very different, and that is a beautiful thing because you're being you. You're being the individual person that you're supposed to be. By the grace of the Most High God and His lovely angels that surround you each and every day. Okay, always remember that you first love yourself. Then you're gonna love your Creator. Your Creator's gonna feel that, and they're gonna shower you with all kind of love and move you in a different direction that's more positive than negative. Okay, it's all within you. You're the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. All right, Gemini. What I have for you for the first week is good fortune. There's good fortune coming out for you, Gemini, this month. Looks like you're going to be showered. It looks like you're going to feel like you're on top of the world, Gemini, with your gifts and talents. Because you're very gifted, very talented, very smart individuals, very creative. This shows me a lot of creativity that you're working on. Some of you Geminis out there. Some of you Geminis are going to be into some inheritance or some type of gift, and you're going to help others with this gift. You're going to share the love when it comes to money or whatever talking to people or listening to people, things like that. You're going to share this fortune with other people, and it's going to bring you good fortune. You're going to feel like you're standing on top of the world, a lot of you Geminis out there, and I love you for that. There's going to be maybe you're going to get into some projects. Maybe some of you are going to have some projects that you're going to be getting into, sharing this wealth with. You may come up with your own type of project that you feel worthy of having out there to express your love to the world. So you're definitely going to be giving whatever you get out of this fortune, you're definitely giving back to the world. A lot of you Geminis out there are just going to be giving. What you receive is what you give. And you're going to be giving to of the world. What you receive as a fortune, you're going to be giving back. And I commend a lot of you Geminis for that. I think that's very beautiful, very heartfelt. What you give is what you receive, Gemini. And you're going to be feeling like you're on top of the world. Like I said, a lot of you, I feel like there's going to be some type of inheritance. There's going to be some surprise loans that come through that you may not even have to pay back to the government. And it's going to help you with your endeavors when it comes to business. I'm looking at this as being business. Okay. Now, for the second week, I'm seeing for you, Gemini, is, you're going to experience some joy and happiness with a certain person in your life. You're going to maybe be, some of you business people, you might be, invited to some kind of party, office party or something like that, to have fun. Some of you may be going to somebody's birthday bash and this person invites you to go with them to be their host or guest. You might be the guest or host of something that they're celebrating for you yourself, Gemini. It could be some type of romantic endeavor too. Also, this could be a romantic suitor for you coming in and showing you a good time. For some of you Geminis out there, that's what that means, okay? For the fourth week, around the fourth week, they want you to be careful of an enemy. There's somebody out there, Gemini, you may even know about, or if this has come about or coming about. Somebody just maybe watching you from afar. It could be like a stalker. It could be somebody like a investigator, maybe investigating a situation that surrounds you. It could be you looking at somebody or stalking somebody or keeping an eye out on somebody. But I'm getting a lot of, or it could be you that is an enemy to somebody, or, I'm just going to keep it real. It could go flip way. You doing this or somebody doing this to you. And this pertains to a man or a woman, okay? But I'm getting a lot of it. It's just somebody on looking at you, Gemini, or being jealous or being, trying to see what you're doing, jealousy, looking from afar. Somebody could be somebody out there trying to see what you're doing, see who's coming and going. Like I said, could be investigator, it could be, and this could be just an enemy of yours, somebody that you don't know that's in the background because it is dark and they're sneaky. It's some sneaky stuff. It's some sneaky business going on, Gemini, with a lot of you Geminis. Okay, so be aware of this person. They may call themselves a friend. They may be somebody in the background that's jealous. That's jealous of your success in this business-wise thing or romantically. It could be an ex out there watching you. Maybe somebody, is just jealous or, just don't like you and they keep an eye out on you. They might try to harm you. So keep an eye on this. Keep up on this one, okay? Around the third week of July, it could be somebody that's just trying to come in and stir in trouble or try to start something with you or try to push your button. I have a feeling that some of you Geminis out there maybe know someone who is in some type of trouble, and maybe a private investigator may be coming to you to ask questions about this person. If you know their whereabouts, you know about their situation, what's going on, they may be looking for somebody. I'm getting a feeling that this could very well be an ex Gemini, for Gemini, or like I said, vice versa. It could be you doing this. It could be you stalking or looking at somebody or seeing what somebody's doing. Maybe somebody's doing something behind your back. Maybe you have intuition somebody's doing something behind your back. Could be a lover, could be a friend, could be a relative. This is just a caution card to me. Be cautious, Gemini. And if this is you, stop doing this. Stop doing this. Stop, sneaking around, looking and checking somebody out, see what they're doing, and acting, like you're, obsessed or something like that. I'm just gonna keep it real. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting with my spiritual eyes. Or sneaking around, seeing what somebody is doing. Maybe there's some trust issues there with somebody that you might be romantically involved with. Or you may look at them as being an enemy or something. I don't know, but whoever this resonates with, that's who I'm talking to. Okay, it's not all of you Geminis. It's just happening to some. You could be doing this to someone, or someone could be doing this to you. It could be something of that nature, some kind of sneakiness, deception, stalking, investigations, things of that nature is what I'm picking up with that card. And at the end of the week, I see, Gemini, you having some visitors. Could be relatives, could be friends coming around, but it looks like a visit. When I'm seeing in this, a visit, it could be a surprise visit from someone. It could be someone that's to some of you Geminis, it could be a surprise visit from a family member, from a friend you haven't seen in a long time. It could be in a business relationship type of situation, where it could be somebody confronting you regarding this, some type of investigation. They may be coming to you, asking you, hey, what's going on here? Or that person could have been the one that was saying, I seen you, or I'm looking at you. Or this could be, the enemy coming to visit, talking, starting trouble, maybe, possibly, to some of you Gemini. Or it could be a business partner where it's just going to be a business talk together. Or it could be revolving around this, maybe a romantic situation, being that this is going to be a love reading. Okay, so that's all I have is expect that visitor, watch them, see what they're all about. Like I said, this could be you Gemini doing this to yourself, or it could be somebody doing this to you, like maybe trying to sabotage or something. They might try to sabotage you, or spread gossip, something not really that good. And you may need to stay away from that person, or just keep quiet when they're around. Or, if it's you, confronting somebody over some jealousy over something you've seen or something like that, you kind of like want to handle things in a dignified way. Don't go crazy, because I know some of you Geminis, y'all can go crazy when it comes to, somebody crossing you or doing something wrong to you, or you finding out something that they've done. You really, you seek, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all try to seek revenge on people. You do that. That's not good. Don't seek revenge. Forgive, love, and let go, and let God. That's what you should be doing. If Geminis, if you're out there thinking about some of you, not all of you, if you're thinking about all that, if somebody's doing this to you, just keep your mouth shut and just go with the flow, let go, and let God, and He'll take care of that situation. He'll take care of all that for you, okay? Just let God and let go and let God. But just be aware of it when it comes around. Have discernment, and all will go well. You'll know what to do. You'll know what your spirit guides are going to tell you about that person. You'll be able to know what to say. Ask them what should I say to this person? How should I handle this situation? Ask your guides. They're around you all the time. Speaking through me. They're using me as a spokesperson for you, for a lot of you Geminis out there. So, like I said, we have our talents, and we can tell you, we can show you the future. We can tell you what's going on and everything. But the power lies within you. Are you going to make it happen for yourself? That's the bottom line. We're not magical people that goes out there and just tell you this and that. We're showing you what you want, which is your future. what's lying ahead of you, what's going to happen with this, what's going on with that. And then when we give you that information, we're not magical people that's going to be, you can't blame us if it doesn't turn out, because you're not going to be, if you're not going to listen to the messages, uh, that what we show you that's coming is not going to take place, or it might take place in another cycle after you have to go through the same thing all over again. So we're not magic people. You're the ones with the magic, and we're the ones that the gift is giving you of the messages from the Most High God. At least I am, for sure, for sure. I'm giving you the messages, the truth and the light, and you have to take that light and you have to follow that light and that guide in order for things to turn out for the future, that whatever the messages that they give me for your future. It's all about you. I'm just the messenger. Okay, so now I'm going to pull 2 angel cards for you and see what they're trying to say. I already shuffled these things. I keep running my mouth. I guess it's because I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Okay, and I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with the flow for the messages that needs to be delivered, that's all. So I'm going to pick 2 cards out of here, which are the angel cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, and the first one I picked for you is they saying, you Geminis, they want you to be more playful, have playfulness in you, just like a little kid. Act like you're a kid again about life. Kind of unload that tension and come more at ease with yourself. Ease yourself. Play around a little bit, have fun. Get out there and have fun. Do the girl thing sometimes. Get your nails did. Get your toes done. You know what I mean? Do some fun things. Be playful just as you did as a child. Get a box. You know what? I had some jacks. I love to play jacks. When I was a little girl, all the girls in the neighborhood would get together. We have jack competition. Oh yeah, and I had my little long fingers, like how you see, long. I was always tall. As even younger, I was always tall. So I was taller than even a lot of men. I was taller than a lot of men. I'm like 5'11", somewhere around there, maybe about 6 foot. That's how tall I am. And I've always been tall and skinny and slinky when I was little, but I'm heavier because there was a lot of food I just didn't like food. There was only certain things I would like peanut butter and jelly, things like that. But when it came to like table food, I just didn't like it. I just didn't eat it. I would find some way to get rid of it. But back to the reading for you, Gemini. Be playful. Like I said, I like jacks, so I have a bag of jacks, and I play jacks with myself a lot, and I just do a lot of fun things, Sometimes I'll go to the park and get on monkey bars or swing around. I just start to act like a kid again, like carefree, kind of like let go and be a child again and forget about all the problems, focus more on positivity, because once you focus more on positivity, the more positive things that comes out of your life, okay? And it relieves a lot of stress. Meditate. Just be playful. And then you'll discover the power that you have within yourself. Once you let go and let God and have the playfulness you did as a child, and, act child, not saying childish, but just go back to your childhood days and the fun that you had as a child, like kick the can, go out in the woods and, climb some trees or something like that, just go out in nature, sit by the water, dip your feet in there and just listen to the water flow, watch the trees, feel the wind coming in your, around you, fill yourself with nature, go back being a kid again and just start playing around, and be carefree, get all that negativity stuff out of your mind, okay? And it's going to bring you this right here, which is power. It's going to, the angels are right there, and they're blowing the power to you your way. You'll have the power to continue on in life with ease and with love in your heart, okay? Whatever endeavors that you have, Gemini. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, being that this is a love reading, / general for, the month of July, okay? We're going to, and this is for men and women, don't matter what, sex preferences or anything. Just figure out to let you know that. So you have to take the reading as what and whatever you are as a person. Okay, man, woman, man, woman, whatever. You know, you have to put these cards in that perspective when I'm talking about the issues at hand or whatever it may be. Okay, right now I'm going to be picking one card here. Okay, and this is going to be a possible suitor for you, Gemini. Okay, just possible. And this is through the physical eye. I'm using these cards through the physical eye and telling you about the physical of it because, you know, we're mind, body, and spirit. We need physical. We need to see physical things, but I'm going to read it to you as a spiritual thing, which means it will, like, what came up is the Queen of Wands, okay? And that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person that might be a possible suitor. If you're a man looking at it, this is the woman, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If you're a woman looking at it, this is a man, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or in spiritual eyes, it could be anybody, okay? We'll break it down like that. It could be anybody, but somebody for you, this is your possible suitor. It seems like it may be of the fire element, passion, desires, creativity, energy, career, and new ideas, okay? When it comes to this fire sign, okay, Gemini? Okay, so now I'm going to shuffle another deck here, which what I'm going to do is give you your romantic prediction about this person that will appear, that may be there now, or I'm feeling coming in for a lot of Geminis towards the end of July, maybe the beginning of August. For some of you, it may be in the third week or the fourth week of the month of July. It's just going to be periodically. For a lot of you Geminis, they're going to be coming different times, you know. And like I said, this is just a general reading, and so it's only going to happen to a few Geminis in this go around, okay? Because everything goes in like circles, or it just circles around for a group, and then another group circles around for that group, and then it goes around another group, things like that. Or things could be repeating itself for some of you because you haven't taken the lesson from maybe some other guidance or, you know, or from the previous month. It could be cycling around again to try to give you this message again because you went through the same thing again instead of listening to the messages. Like I said, don't blame the messenger. You blame yourself because you're not following through on what the messages are given to you that you are to help get to where you need to go and where you need to be in life, you know. It's all about loving yourself first. That's the first thing. Love yourself and the rest will follow. Okay, so the romance prediction card I'm going to pick out of here. See, you pick one for you, Gemini, and tell you what's going on. This is for Gemini, your romance prediction, Venus conjunction the moon, okay? Okay, now for your romance prediction for this certain person, that this fire sign here, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that fiery type thing here, Gemini, there's no rules. I guess there's no rules in this pairing. Nostalgia rules this pairing. It's something like nostalgia that's going to rule this you two. Perhaps you knew each other in a past life. So nostalgia and past life is coming in on this. It's going to, I believe we talked about this before, maybe a couple of videos back. You might have to go back and check and see, Geminis, but I think we talked to some of you Geminis. This may be, like I said, another batch of Geminis. This may be your cycle coming in, or like I said, it may be repeating itself to some of you because you didn't take on the messages from before. Okay, so this is something like you knew each other before in the past. What I'm getting out of this, you know, past relationships for some of you Geminis. I'm thinking there's somebody maybe, something that happened to some of you Geminis that were coupled with somebody or married with somebody that passed over. And, this person, who passed over is sending messages or sending this person your way. It's going because they're going to have the similar traits, almost identical. I'll put it to you that way. That this is for the ones that have lost a love relationship, love or marriage partner through death, through the other side. That's what I'm picking up. That you are going to experience this person again through someone else. It's like almost like that's why it's going to have a feeling like you've known them before or like you've been with them before. And for some of you Geminis, it's going to be somebody that you've been with before that may be coming back in, cycling back in, or maybe the circumstances may seem, uncommonly like a replay, as I just said, a previous event. That's what I just said. That's the messages I got. It could be something that just cycled back around because you didn't listen the last time to the messages that you were supposed to follow in order to make a difference. So this thing is circling around again. And it could be a past relationship for some of you Geminis, a past relationship or emotional attachment that you did not, fully cut the string yet for. And to some of you, it's like nostalgia. It's like, something that was maybe meant to be, or you felt like you've known this person before, in your lifetime, which could be what I'm getting is, a loved one who you were married to or with for a long time, maybe have a family by man or woman has passed over. They passed over to the spiritual realm, and you're meeting somebody that's just like them. If that makes sense, you're meeting somebody that's just like that person who passed, and that's why it's going to seem nostalgia and like you've known them for a long time, okay? Either way, there's a common ground here. So they're saying it's a common ground, Gemini. Either way it goes, those scenarios for you Geminis out there that can relate to what I'm saying, either way, it's common ground. Both of you guys are going to be soft and emotional with each other. And you both are going to be, I'm feeling like you both are going to be some kind of vulnerable. That's going to make you kind of vulnerable because of you two hitting it off so well, Gemini. A lot of you Geminis out there that I'm talking to, it's going to feel like, you're going to feel very vulnerable because you're really, really going to like this person. This other person's going to really, really like you. So there's going to be vulnerability there because there's so much in common. And it takes you back to somebody else, like I explained earlier, or somebody that you've been with before that you already know. And it's just things like kicking back in, just starting back where it ended up at, on a higher level of understanding each other. Okay. And it's also giving a warning to some of you Geminis out there, to somebody in the past that didn't treat you right. Don't repeat that mistake again. For some of you Geminis out there, they're giving a warning not to repeat the same mistake again, because it could be somebody coming back in that didn't treat you right, didn't do what they said they were going to do, lied, cheated, things like that. So you want to be careful. Some of you Geminis out there that went through that type of experience where somebody, disrespected you and lied to you and told you all kind of things, got you amped up, and all of a sudden they're gone again. So that's just a warning for some of you Geminis that's going through that. If somebody circles back around again, here's another warning for you. Watch out for them. Leave them alone. Let them go. They don't need to be there. No, they don't need to be there because that's going to be a problem. If it didn't work out before or before that, if you gave them like 4, 5, 6 different chances, it's time to, to just, some of you Geminis, just, hey, let it go. Let it go. How many times are you going to cycle around the same situation? And this is a little tough love for just some of you Geminis out there that I'm talking to that's going through this same cycle over and over again. Just break it, cut it off, call your losses, get inside yourself, love yourself for who you are, and make those changes in your life so you can move ahead forward. They're cutting the cord videos that you can watch on YouTube to cut cords on somebody that you're emotionally attached to. It seems like you just can't get away from them or leave them alone for some reason. They just keep hurting you over and over again, and you're letting them. There's something inside of you that's insecure. So you have to turn around, look at the mirror. Some of you Geminis that I'm talking to that's going through this, and look at yourself and say, I am worthy. I'm worthy. I'm worth more than this back and forth, or me putting in more time in a relationship and they're just putting in little pennies of a relationship. No, you're worth more than that to you ones that's going through this same cycle over and over again with somebody that ain't meant to be for you. You're better than that. There's better for you. Meditate to get that person out of your life. Talk to the Most High God. Talk to the Spirit guides that's around you. Now that you know and you got the message, it's time for you to take action, some of you Geminis out there, and get it together and cut the cord with this person and stop letting them treat you any kind of way. Okay? You deserve better than this. It's time to cut the cord and let go and let God so you can have better, because you can make this out to be one of these Geminis that's nostalgia, that is meant to be, like a soulmate or something, or like if you want to meet somebody that, you felt like you met before that you feel real uncomfortable around. It's like y'all can just talk. It's like y'all got together just like, wow, it seems like I've known you before, and y'all just talking, different things, and make it turn it around, like what some of the other Geminis are going to be doing. They're going to experience, true love, somebody that they felt like they met before, some of them that passed their partners or lovers or husbands or wives and passed over, and they're coming through as almost identical of that person that left their life through the spirit world as death, through spirit, that they're circling back around again through somebody else. They seem like that same person, or, someone from the past, or just meeting somebody that you just click with. Get into that realm. Some of you Geminis out there who's going back and forth with this person from the past that you may be emotionally and kind of dependent on, or smothering. You could be smothering this person, as we went through with the first batch. I talked about trickery and all this thing here. You may be doing some of this, like still stuck on somebody. You just follow them around, like seeing what they doing, who they with, and things like that. Change all that around. Learn to love yourself. Do some meditation to get that, to release all that, because you don't have to go through all that. God loves you. He wants the best for you. Okay, so one more card we're going to bring out, the Oracle card, and this is looking into your eyes, Oracle card, looking at yourself in the mirror, and let's see what they have to say. Whoop, that one came swerving out, so we'll just do that. That one just flew out of my hand. Okay, so the eyes of the Oracle, it wants you to look at yourself. This is what they want you to see yourself in, okay, and be in. Weave your own destiny, Gemini. Weave your own destiny. That means you do your own thing, because you can do it. If you see the lady standing there, she has the wand, she has the experience, she has the creativity. She's way up high in the skies, like the universe, where all the universes or stars and all that kind of stuff is at. She's got wisdom. She's got smart. She's got intuition, and she also has psychic ability. And this is you. They want you to weave your own destiny. You can do it. You can do this, Gemini. You can do this. Weave your own destiny. And being this is a love reading, weave your own love. Weave that love that you always wanted in your life into your life. By some of you who are holding on to a past thing, clip it off. Do some meditation on, releasing that, loving yourself, love yourself first, and everything else will follow, okay? So that's the reading I have for you, Gemini, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And I appreciate you all who were sending me messages about my father's health and wishing me well and wishing him well. I really appreciate that, and it meant a lot to me. That's why I went through a little extra to do a little extra for you. It's almost like a personal reading that I do, but it's really longer than this. It really takes, an hour or so with my personal reading. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, just look below. You'll see my email address or my website. Go to there, make an appointment, and we'll go from there. Set your time and stuff. If you do Eastern time, because I'm in Pennsylvania, it's going to be Eastern time when you make your appointment. So remember that for you ones who are out of the country, and live somewhere. I also have Skype, and the Skype is free. We can talk back and forth for free in Skype. I can do a YouTube video for you if you like to do a YouTube video. I can do an email video for you if you prefer that also, or, over the phone, which you will get the most out of, because as we're going along with the readings, you will be asking questions. Things will come to clarity for you. Things of that nature. Over the phone is a lot better than the rest that I feel comfortable with doing, because like I said, there's interaction there. You want to make sure that person has understanding and understands what to do to put their life back on track if something's out of whack or whatever's going on in your life, okay? All that information will be below if you want to speak with me. And I hope that resonates to you. Thank you so much. I love you all for sharing, for commenting, subscribing, and commenting also. I love all your comments. I love you guys. As I always say, love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. That's the bottom line. Love yourself. You can love the Most High God. He's going to know it. And you love yourself because you are one of His creations, and He has a job for you to do down here. While you're still in the physical, He has a job for you. Do that job for Him so He can bless your life and bring you love and happiness and peace in your life. Meditate, pray, use the guides that's around you each and every day, which are your angels. Talk to them about anything. Be as a child, like when you were young. Take that little doll and sit it next to you and tell them about your problems. That, that angel might be in that little doll of yours and listening and taking in the information and helping you to redirect your life to where it needs to be. Okay? And that's love and happiness. I'm going to end it with that. And you guys take care, and I'll see you next month. Okay? Thank you for viewing. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.